Hello and welcome to Corepaper Delivery Training. In this training, we're going to show you all the different aspects of delivering Corepaper. So let's begin. This is building 18. This is where we store our Corepaper, which you see behind me. And we deliver with this Corepaper truck 136. Let's take a closer look. Our Corepaper truck 136, is what you'll be using to deliver your Corepaper. It's usually parked right here next to the Corepaper in building 18. Now let's look at the attachment of this truck. One side has forks, just like a fork truck, but the other side has a rubberized pad for gripping. It's important that we have both of these in picking up Corepaper. Corepaper delivery is just another aspect of the line supply job, but it can be dangerous if untrained. How does it start? It all starts with an order. The first thing that you'll do is check for orders for your lines. And when you do, this screen will appear. It's sending you to location 18FA045 for line K5 for Corepaper. And you'll notice at the bottom of the screen is a large area wanting you to scan the barcode of the Corepaper. Here the driver has found the location and identified the pallet that he's about to scan. Notice there are 3 barcodes on this label. He scans the bottom barcode. The driver now scans the bottom barcode. Notice how the screen has changed since he scanned that barcode. Now the RDT is wanting him to scan the location at the completion of his delivery. Here you can see that each pallet of Corepaper has 2 protective headers. It's important that these headers be removed because they could cause slippage. Here you see the driver removing the headers. Now you can see the Corepaper with both headers removed. This improves the gripping power because the Corepaper will be rotated at 90 degrees, and this will help prevent it from slipping out of the pads of the driver. The next thing you want to do is to park and unplug your truck. The driver then mounts the Corepaper truck. Before picking up the pallet, you want to adjust the fork side to the second bolt. You can place your forks on the right or the left to make this adjustment, but it's important to put your forks at the second bolt to ensure a tight, snug fit so that the Corepaper will not fall from your attachment while in rotation. Next, you rotate the pads so that the forks are on the bottom. This way you can pick up the pallet. Notice how the driver is very careful so as not to damage the Corepaper. Here's a look from the other side. The driver has to lean to his left to even see the forks. It's very difficult. Here he goes slow, and notice the forks touch the Corepaper a little bit, so he has to do a little lowering. Raises up the top. He's very careful. He slowly enters the Corepaper. The driver now tilts forward. This ensures a good seal at the top of the Corepaper so it will not slip. He picks up, tilts back. Now the driver proceeds to the line. Here the driver arrives at K5 to deliver his Corepaper. It's always best to rotate outside the converting line if possible. Notice how he doesn't pick it up very far off of the floor just in case it slips. He also uses 2 hands. He squeezes as he rotates. This image shows you how to squeeze and rotate your Corepaper at the same time by pulling back on the 2 outside levers. Now the driver enters the converting room at K5. Notice the obstructions above and around his area. He has to be very careful.
He has to lean to the left and look at the left side of the rack and gently place it in the rack. He opens up just enough to clear the core paper and lift up. The driver is very careful to back away from the core paper, watching out for any obstructions that are around him. Notice the pallet is still attached to the forks. He lowers and gets ready to exit out the door. The driver now slowly backs out of the room. The driver, after rotating his pads, places the pallet by the pallet tunnel in building 19. The driver then parks the core paper truck back in building 18 and gets back on his own truck. After mounting his truck, the driver goes back to building 19 and gets the pallet and places it into the tunnel. The tunnel straightens the pallets, and once the tunnel is full, the pallets are taken out and reused. The driver then drives back to K5. The driver scans the barcode for K5 and that completes his transaction.
Well, I hope you found this training helpful. If you have any questions, please get with your trainer. I'm sure most of these questions will probably be answered during your hands-on training. This has been a production of XLC Services.